There are moments when someone steps into a room and everything seems to still. Have you ever felt a presence that stirs your heart, as if an invisible thread has brushed your soul? They speak no words, make no grand gestures, yet their energy, like a quiet flame, draws every eye and awakens something deep within. These are the chosen ones, souls bearing a unique light, not just illuminating their own path, but sparking hidden truths in others. If you've ever felt alone in a crowd, listen closely. It's not a flaw. It's the silent call of a chosen one. Chosen ones are not ordinary. They carry a high vibrational frequency, as if their souls are tuned to a profound universal energy. This isn't mere charisma. It's raw authenticity, an inner light that makes them stand out without effort. A friend once shared her encounter with a chosen one at a poetry reading. No introductions, just a fleeting glance, but she felt her inner world exposed. Forgotten dreams, buried fears. I wanted to connect, she said, but I was afraid to face myself. That's the paradox of the chosen. Their light draws others in, yet their depth pushes many away. Their solitude is no accident. It's part of their journey. The law of attraction teaches that the energy you emit draws what resonates. The chosen's radiant light often isolates them from those unready for its intensity. They aren't rejected, they walk a path few dare tread. Think of Rumi, the Persian poet, who found divine connection in long, solitary nights. In stillness, he uncovered universal love, crafting poetry that endures. If you feel alone, it's because you carry a unique light, one the world isn't yet ready to grasp. Why is solitude a sign of a chosen one? Because it's a sacred space where your light is forged. In quiet, you hear your soul's call, questions only you can answer. Who am I? Why am I here? Meditation, like breath awareness, breathing slowly, focusing on each inhale and exhale, becomes a companion, connecting you to intuition. A chosen one shared how nightly meditation revealed her purpose: to inspire others. Solitude isn't emptiness. It's the crucible where you uncover your strength. Their presence is both psychological and spiritual. Carl Jung spoke of synchronicity, when one person's arrival triggers meaningful shifts in another's consciousness. Chosen ones don't intend this. Their authenticity, a radiant mirror, reflects others' light and shadows. Standing before them, your heart may open, but you face hidden fears. They don't judge, yet their truth asks, are you living as your true self? This authenticity sets them apart, a flame that warms and challenges. Their impact is undeniable. Imagine a room buzzing with chatter. A chosen one enters and the rhythm slows. Eyes turn not for their looks but because they're different. They carry a profound stillness, as if time pauses to align with their frequency. At a group meditation, I saw a chosen one sit silently, their energy pulling the room into quiet. A participant said, I felt drawn to my own center. That's their power, not control, but awakening. The chosen one's journey begins with feeling out of place. Many sense this from childhood, carrying a wordless question, where do I belong? This question is their guiding flame, urging exploration. Solitude becomes their refuge, where they face shadows, fear, doubt, old wounds. One shared that, in long nights alone, she learned self-acceptance through meditation, breathing deeply and picturing white light around her heart. In solitude, she found her mission: to help others see their light. If you feel adrift, trust that the universe is preparing you for something greater. The hidden power of being alone awaits your discovery. Why do the mightiest souls often walk alone? If you've ever felt isolated, hear this: solitude is the crucible of a chosen one. It's not a burden but a sacred gift, the forge where your inner light is shaped, a power only the chosen understand. They stand apart, not because they're unwanted, but because their energy, like a towering mountain, shines too brightly for a world used to shadows. In this stillness, they become bearers of light, ready to lead when the time comes. This isolation is no mistake. Their authenticity, a clear mirror, reflects others' truths, dreams, fears, unhealed scars. Carl Jung called this the psychological shadow, the hidden parts we bury. A woman once spoke with a chosen one and felt her heart laid bare. "I saw my pain in her eyes," she said, "and I couldn't stay." This mirror effect is why chosen ones stand alone. Their truth challenges, and not all are ready. But solitude isn't punishment, it's preparation. In the quiet of being alone, chosen ones find strength. They ask, "What is my purpose?" In silence, the universe answers. Through reflective journaling, writing thoughts each night, they uncover hidden beliefs. One discovered her fear of failure through this practice, then used loving-kindness meditation, sending compassion to herself to heal. "Solitude showed me I'm enough," she said. These quiet moments forge resilience, aligning them with the collective consciousness, where all souls are one. Solitude is their crucible. Like Nikola Tesla, who spent hours alone birthing world-changing ideas, chosen ones transform solitude into wisdom. They embrace their intensity, knowing it's their gift. One said, "I thought solitude was a curse. Now it's my strength." Through nightly meditation, she felt a warm energy, as if the universe guided her mission to help others through their darkness. Solitude doesn't just temper their light, it readies them for a greater purpose. Solitude isn't only about forging light, it prepares them for a mission. In stillness, they discover their role, not to live for themselves, but to share their light. They don't fear standing alone, knowing solitude is where their strength is born. One joined a meditation group after years of solitude. Realizing her aloneness taught her to empathize deeply. "Solitude gave me the power to listen and heal," she said. But solitude isn't the end. It's a phase, part of the journey. Chosen ones know their light must be shared, even if only with a few resonant souls. They don't seek crowds, only those who dare enter their light unafraid. If you felt alone, it's because you're being shaped to lead. Solitude isn't loss. It's the forge where you uncover your hidden power, a power only the chosen understand. Embrace it. You're being prepared for a mission only you can fulfill. Solitude shapes chosen ones, but it's not their final resting place. Have you ever met someone whose presence feels like home, as if your soul recognizes theirs from a distant realm? Chosen ones crave authentic connections, not crowds, but hearts vibrating at their frequency. They're like stars in the night sky, brightest near other stars. Yet their power lies in knowing when to stand alone and when to open their hearts. In solitude, they learn to love deeply, a strength only the chosen understand. They shun shallow ties. Their energy, a beacon, draws those ready to meet them in truth. At a meditation circle, a chosen one locked eyes with a stranger, and without words, they knew, we were meant to meet. Such moments are sparks of the collective consciousness, where souls unite for a shared purpose. The law of attraction ensures their authenticity pulls kindred spirits close, like cosmic fragments finding each other. After years alone, one joined a writing group and met others sharing her vision. "I was never truly alone," she realized. "I was waiting for the right souls." Empathy ignites these bonds. Chosen ones don't just listen, they feel your heart. Have you ever met someone who seems to see your soul, as if they've walked your paths? They embrace others' pain as their own. At a sharing circle, one heard a man's story of loss. She offered no cliches, just held his hand, her presence speaking. "She saw me," he said, "and I felt whole." This empathy, forged in solitude, is their gift, a power to heal through understanding. Yet, craving connection doesn't mean abandoning solitude. Chosen ones know solitude and connection are two sides of a coin. They need time alone to recharge, to hear intuition. Have you ever needed to retreat, not to escape, but to rediscover yourself? They keep their inner flame burning through mindfulness, like observing emotions without judgment. One said, "When I'm alone, I connect to the universe. When I meet others, I share that universe." They're fully present, yet know when to step back to preserve their light. This balance isn't easy. One felt guilt choosing solitude over gatherings. But she realized, if I'm not true to my needs, I can't be true to others. She set boundaries, dedicating mornings to meditation and reflective journaling, understanding herself better. Entering the world, she brought clarity, ready to connect without losing herself. Chosen ones dance between inner stillness and communal vibrancy, finding harmony in the rhythm. The strength of solitary connection lies in selectivity. They don't need many, just those who truly see them. After years alone, one joined a meditation group and found a kindred spirit. They shared dreams of a conscious world, and in their talks, time vanished. She wasn't just a friend, she said, but part of my soul. These connections prove solitude isn't permanent isolation. It's a gateway to profound relationships, where you love and are loved without hiding your light. Solitude teaches chosen ones to love from strength. They don't seek others' validation, having found it within. But when they connect, they bring light tempered in silence, ready to share with those who dare enter. If you've felt alone, it's because you're learning to love deeply, to touch hearts with authenticity. You don't need the world, just those who see your light. The hidden power of being alone is the ability to connect from the heart, a strength only the chosen understand. Solitude doesn't just shape chosen ones, it prepares them for a greater mission. Have you ever felt your aloneness fuels a purpose beyond yourself? Chosen ones are beacons of light, inspiring others to awaken. Their solitude a forge for a calling only they understand. Their presence stirs hearts, urging the world to seek truth. Like a flame, they warm and ignite sparks in others, sowing seeds for a collective awakening. They inspire through their lives, not words. After years of solitary meditation, one began sharing poetry online. She sought no fame, but her words touched thousands. A reader wrote, "Her solitude spoke to mine, and I found courage to start anew." Like Rumi, who turned lonely nights into poetry uniting humanity with divine love, chosen ones shine by embracing their truth. Their authenticity ripples, awakening others effortlessly. Their empathy heals. At a support group, one listened to a woman's story of loss. Offering no fixes, she shared how loving kindness meditation, picturing warm light around her heart, eased her own pain. "I can't erase your hurt," she said, "but I'm here and I see you." The woman felt her heart soften, as if a warm energy flowed through. This empathy, born in solitude, is their power to heal. They don't heal just one. Their empathy, per the law of karma, sows seeds rippling through humanity's energy field. At a meditation retreat, a participant hiding rejection fears felt safe in a chosen one's presence. He suggested breath meditation, focusing on each breath to feel grounded. "Every breath reminds you you're enough," he said. Through practice, she forgave old wounds, finding peace. The chosen's empathy, tempered in solitude, heals in ways only they wield. But carrying light is a responsibility, not a privilege. Chosen ones know their energy shapes the world, like a stone cast into a lake, creating ripples. Have you ever thought a small act could change a life? They seek no power, yet their presence kindles others' flames. Eckhart Tolle writes that conscious living means being a channel of light, not its owner. They don't possess light, they carry it, like a torch passed across generations. This duty can weigh heavy. One feared her influence leading a sharing circle. "What if I hurt someone?" she wondered. Through mindfulness meditation, staying present, she found clarity. Her mission wasn't perfection but authenticity. She hosted small gatherings where people shared dreams and fears. A participant said her story of overcoming self-doubt inspired him to write, rediscovering passion. She didn't aim to lead, but her truth became a lighthouse for lost souls. Their mission is to share light forged in solitude. They live not to hoard but to give. At a full moon meditation, one guided others to picture white light connecting them to the universe. "We're not separate," she said. "Each loving thought is a gift to the world." Participants felt unity, part of something greater. Chosen ones promise no perfect world, but they offer hope that even in darkness, light endures. If you feel alone, you're chosen to inspire, heal, and awaken. Your solitude is not a fleeting shadow but an eternal forge, crafting a light that resonates with the cosmos itself. Have you ever gazed into the vast night sky, feeling both alone and bound to every star, as if your heart pulses with the rhythm of the universe's ancient song? Chosen ones know this truth. Solitude is not isolation but a sacred crucible where their mission is born, a hidden power that weaves their soul into the tapestry of the collective consciousness. You are both flame and darkness, and in their union lies your divinity, a truth only the chosen grasp. If you feel alone, it's a celestial sign that you carry a unique spark, destined to illuminate paths unseen. Through breath meditation, where each slow inhale draws you closer to the universe's heartbeat, you uncover whispers of your purpose, a calling that echoes across lifetimes. Journal your deepest fears and loftiest dreams, letting ink unveil the truths buried within your soul. One chosen one shared how nightly writing, paired with loving kindness meditation, envisioning golden light enveloping her heart, dissolved self-doubt, revealing her role as a beacon for others lost in shadow. These practices are not mere rituals but sacred keys, unlocking the eternal flame that defines your existence as a chosen one. When you embrace this light, share it boldly, for a single act of kindness. A gentle word, a moment of presence, can ripple through the law of karma, igniting awakening in countless hearts. You are not solitary but singular, a chosen one whose solitude fuels a mission to heal and uplift. Let your flame blaze, not just for you, but for a world yearning for truth, for only the chosen understand. Solitude is the womb of your eternal power.